Hello, on to the League 1 playoff semi-final matches now. Done the League 2 playoffs. Congratulations to Northampton Town. They ended up destroying Exeter City 4-0. Wow. Extraordinary stuff. So they managed to make League 1. But these four clubs are wanting to not play them next season and go up to the Championship. So we got Portsmouth against Oxford, and we got Fleetwood Town against Wycombe Wanderers. So during the season, they played 34 or 35 matches, leaving 10 or 11 matches being left to play, and it's been decided on the average points per match, whether you agree with it or you don't, because Peterborough and Sunderland very unlucky to not make the playoffs there. Very thin, slim margins, only missing out by a single point, depending on if they play 35 or 36 games. So Peterborough in 7th, 59 points from 35 matches, and Sunderland 59 points, but 36 matches. So you could have easily seen these sides end up sneaking through or making quite a convincing end one to the season, because you could also argue you had easier fixtures at the back end of the season. But you know, it's a bit of a lottery, luck of the draw, given the COVID situation, so they had to do something, and this is what they decided on. Coventry City and Wycombe United pretty happy to get their automatic promotion spots to the Championship there, not having to worry about slip up to the end of the season. So Wycombe Wanderers got the 3rd place, 59 points, 34 matches. Also, depending on the goal difference as well too, was taken into account. Oxford United came in 4th, 60 points, 35 games. Portsmouth 5th, 60 points, 35 matches. Fleetwood Town 6th place, 60 points from 35 matches. So here's Portsmouth against Oxford match. With Portsmouth recent results back in March, they had a 2-2 draw against Fleetwood, who in 6th place, a 2-0 defeat against Peterborough in 7th, a 2-0 loss against Arsenal, but a Premier League opponent making the 5th round of the FA Cup competition, so very good one there for them. A 3-0 win against Rochdale in 18th. For Oxford United, they've been on a better winning streak, but of course, way back in March. 3-2 against Shrewsbury in 15th. 2-1 against Southend, finishing 22nd. 3-0 against Accrington Stanley in 17th. 1-0 against Ipswich in 11th. And a 5-0 win against AFC Wimbledon in 20th. So winning the past 5 games there. So pretty good stuff by them. Head-to-head record, Portsmouth 25 wins, being 19 draws, and Oxford 22 wins. Past 5 games has seen Portsmouth 2 wins and 2 draws against Oxford there. They also got the home advantage, and they're the favourites at $2. It's $3.50 for Oxford, $3.30 for the draw. But I don't think it's all crystal clear cuts. Anything happens in these playoffs. And Oxford United, one of those teams who've been pretty exceptional this season. Had great run in the cup competitions, FA Cup, League Cup, EFL Trophy as well too. And also they had my Wayne Club Series involved with a few of the matches there this season on that one. So I know they were able to get like 10 wins, 14 wins, or 14 unbeaten or something like that. Huge unbeaten streak to do quite well. And we also got Pompey Lads, who watches my videos, makes a few comments there, who supports Portsmouth. So I like to see Portsmouth do quite well because of that. They're one of those sides, great history, been in the Premier League, and then their financial troubles, getting the administration. All of a sudden they're down to League 2 after winning the FA Cup just a few seasons prior, and now they could potentially make a bit of a return to the Championship there. And who knows, Premier League in a few years, to come is not out of the question at all. So, you know, could go either way there, but have a bad feeling for you, Pompey lads, that it's going to be Oxford United to get a 2-1 victory in the first league at least. So you have the second league to turn it around. And for the other match, Fleetwood Town and Wycombe Wanderers. Fleetwood Town's recent form: 2-2 against Portsmouth, 5th place, 0-0 against Blackpool in 13th, 1-0 win against Ipswich, 11th, 1-1 draw against Sunderland in 8th. For Wycombe Wanderers, 3-1 loss against Doncaster in 9th, 3-1 victory against Tranmere in 21st, 2-0 win against Bolton, 23rd, and a 1-0 loss against Fleetwood in 6th. So beating the sides that got relegated and losing against the sides that's around the playoff position. And head-to-head record, it's 3 wins each and 3 draws. 2 wins and 2 draws in the past 5 for Fleetwood Town. Odds for this game, it's $2 for Fleetwood Town, $3.60 for Wycombe Wanderers, and $3.25 for the draw. I think it's a bit of a match where these sides figure out each other, and ultimately nothing really happens and leaves it all up in the air for the second league. Gonna go for a 0-0 draw here, but there's always the second league. No excitement here, but you know, way it goes sometimes. Let me know your thoughts and predictions down below. Do you think it's going to be Portsmouth or Oxford who get past in the semi-finals first league? Fleetwood Town or Wycombe Wanderers, what's going to happen there? League 1, League 2, who's going to go up to the championship? Let me know all that and other thoughts. Put it down below. We'll reply to all comments there. Will be greatly appreciated. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe.